too tough on you. Today will feel a bit like a gloomy November day. Mainly cloudy skies with a chance of showers and not very warm. Ross Hall will have the weather details in moments. I'm Laura Casella. Time to check in with Mark Shalhoub for a look at traffic. Good morning, Mark. And we have an accident that's impacting the Mercier Bridge this morning. Apathy is Boring is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization dedicated to fostering civic engagement among youth. It is celebrating its 20th anniversary. And here to talk more about this milestone event is the executive director of Apathy is Boring, Samantha Rouge des Hotels. Good morning, Samantha, and thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Apathy is Boring. I'm familiar with the organization from the early years, but for people who don't know what it is, tell us more about the mission.
Well, so as you said, we've been around for 20 years.
The was not, engaged in the voting process and democracy in general. So why do you think there is an indifference among youth when it comes to voting and the democratic system?
I mean, I've never met a young person who doesn't participating online, getting involved in other ways, but we don't always see them then bridge that to election.
To the ballot box,
yeah.
Because maybe sometimes it's just laziness, right?
Sometimes there are very real motivations.
Absolutely. Okay, you have an event coming up this week to celebrate, 2 decades of.
This is Thursday, November 7th.
You mentioned an auction. I mean, this is a nonprofit organization. So how important is the community support?
Oh, extremely important. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do
this morning, this week, to have the anniversary. We're just coming off a school board election yesterday, the big, U.S. election tomorrow. And you said it, the federal election also inching closer. Why is it, more important than ever to make sure that the youth is engaged?
Well, we've been really lucky in the last decade or so. Youth voter turnout has gone up. Make the difference.
Absolutely. And let's flip the tables. Why do our political leaders need to listen to the voices of young people when, they're making policy decisions and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Gen Z and millennial, those connections, there's a lot of flux right now in terms of where young people are putting their support, the issues that matter to them. I mean, seeing the economy rather than going at each voting block, election by election, trying to.
Right. Well, it makes sense. Hey, if you want more information, visit their website, apathyisboring.com. Samantha, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You do amazing work. Congratulations.